India has made it categorically clear that unless troops are withdrawn by the Chinese along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, there would be no improvement in bilateral ties. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh told his Chinese counterpart, General Li Shangfu, that the violations by the People's Liberation Army had eroded the entire basis of the bilateral relations. The disengagement need to be logically followed by de-escalation, Singh said in his 55-minute meeting with General Li Shangfu. Reports said that the Chinese side presented a new proposal to restart military-to-military cooperation just before the bilateral. However, it was rejected with the message that it can be only considered if the situation at the border returns to normal. In response to this, Beijing on Friday issued a statement attempting to de-link the border issue from other bilateral issues. Without wanting to commit itself on resolving the 3-year-old standoff at the LAC, the Chinese statement said, the two sides should take a long-term view, place the border issue in an appropriate position in bilateral relations, and promote the transition of border situation to normalized management. Clearly making an attempt to de-link the LAC standoff from other matters, the Chinese statement quoted General Li as having said, as major neighboring countries and important developing countries, China and India share far more common interests than differences. India has conveyed that resolution of LAC standoff is a prerequisite to anything else. Rajnath Singh said on Thursday categorically conveyed development of relations between India and China is premised on prevalence of peace and tranquility at the borders, adding that all issues at the LAC need to be resolved in accordance with existing bilateral agreements and commitments. Violation of existing agreements has eroded the entire basis of bilateral relations. India has conveyed that resolutions of LAC standoff is a prerequisite to anything else. The two sides should view bilateral relations and each other's development from a comprehensive long-term and strategic perspective and jointly contribute wisdom and strength to world and regional peace and stability. On the LAC, the Chinese statement on Friday said, General Li pointed out that currently the situation on China-India border is generally stable and the two sides have maintained communication through military and diplomatic channels. It is hoped that the two sides will work together to continuously enhance mutual trust between the two militaries and make proper contributions to the development of bilateral relations. India has been demanding the disengagement and de-escalation, de-induction of over 50,000 troops each deployed by the two sides along the LAC. India can consider the proposal only after the border issue is resolved. India wants relations with China improved, but that can happen only after peace and tranquility is restored at the border, India had told China. General Li was here for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Defense Ministers meet held on Friday. The visit by the Chinese Defense Minister is the first since the People's Liberation Army made several intrusions into eastern Ladakh in April 2020. This had also led to the bloody clash in the Galwan Valley in June during the same year, following which the bilateral ties nosedived. The meeting also comes in the wake of the 18th round of Corps Commander level talks that was held on the Chinese side of Chunchul, Moldo last Sunday. The talks did not yield any concrete results. China is yet to disengage at the Dispang Plains as well as the Charding-Ninglang-Nalla track junction at Demchok in eastern Ladakh. On the other hand, the Chinese have upped the ante along the Sikkim-Arunachal frontier. This had led to a clash between the two sides at the Tawang sector. This is Anjana Premkumar signing off. If you like this video, do share and comment. For further news updates, keep watching Kaumudy Global.